424 once again with NASCAR 08. And in this episode of our season with David Reutimmann's 00 Domino's Toyota Camry, we are going to be completing race 10 of 36, which is going to take place at Reutimann International Raceway for the Reutimann 400, even though that's probably not the actual name of this race. It's probably something like Chevy Silverado 400, whatever it was, American Revolution 400 in NASCAR 2005 Chase of the Cup. In the last episode, we raced at Talladega Superspeedway and got ourselves a third place finish, if I'm correct, and Michael Waltrip finished right behind us. Or was it the other way around? Actually, no, he finished in third place and we finished in fourth. I don't know, I don't even remember. Well, we got a top 5, I know that much. Even though I recorded this last freaking night before I got this haircut right here, I somehow do not remember a damn thing about that video. I am pathetic. Let's go ahead and get to the racetrack. Medallion task for track is to lap 5 cars. This might be a short track, but I don't think that's going to be very easy. Jimmy Johnson's going to be starting on the pole. Nice to see Tony Stewart isn't dominating the qualifying anymore, I suppose. Ryan Newman's going to be starting in 2nd. Elliott Sadler 3rd. Mark Martin 4th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. starting in 5th. And Jeff Gordon in 6th. So drivers that usually do horrible in this game are actually doing well this time, so that's amazing. Robbie Gordon's going to be starting in 7th in his 7 car. Oh, the Illuminati's getting real with this one. Jeff Green's going to be starting in 8th, Kevin Harvick 9th, and Tony Raines is going to start in 10th. Neither of my teammates are starting in the top 10, so let's find them real quick. Tony Stewart's going to be starting in 15th. By the way, where are Jarrett and Waltrip? Oh my god. Dale Jarrett's going to be starting in 25th, and Michael Waltrip will be starting in 27th. So they're both on the inside, and this is a short track, so that's important. Let's get this race underway. Now, about the haircut. I am very satisfied with this haircut in comparison to the last one I got, which took a while to actually look quite decent. Green flag is out, we're underway. We're 32 laps under the lights at Reutimann International Raceway. This race should go quite well. Right off the bat, David Strummy's crashing into J.J. Yeley. Those are a couple drivers that just now got into the NASCAR Cup Series that starting at tail of the field. He ain't making it very easy on them. The winner of the previous race, well actually not the winner of the previous race, almost winner of the Phoenix race. Yeah, the previous race was Talladega. Paul Menard almost won at Phoenix, but we got the win, and he's starting in the back of the field again. So let's not go crashing into Ricky Rudd right here. So we're in the car of tomorrow again. To be quite honest, I think we raced the car of tomorrow a little too much. I would like to race the regular cars more because I prefer those over the car of tomorrow. I mean, the regular cars are a little higher off the ground for the most part. Well, actually, I think that was a couple years before this game came out. They had them higher off the ground. But the car of tomorrow, it was decent in my opinion. Most people hate it, but I didn't have much problem with it until they started changing it to the 2010, 2011 model, sort of. I see Dale Jarrett and Michael Waltrip up there, trying to keep this thing in one piece, try to keep it as clean as possible for as many laps as I can. I usually get some scratches on it before pit stops can even happen. And sometimes even more than just scratches. Somehow Dale Jarrett's gone up to the outside. I mean, he was on the inside. I don't know how he transitioned being up there. Maybe David Gillen got underneath him. Trying not to hit the 22 car here. And for some reason, he's letting me back around him. Wow, I'm just passing a bunch of cars off turn 2. We've only complete, apparently, like, how many laps? 4 laps in this race, and we're already in the top half of the field. Less than 4 laps in this race, and we're in the top half of the field. Oh my god, Reutimann is not putting up a fight. Jimmy Johnson still has the race lead, by the way. Car gets a little loose whenever I try hitting the brakes so I can slow it down. That's frustrating. I feel like I'm going to make some contact with somebody at some point because of that. That was a big problem at Phoenix. I don't feel like it's even as big of a problem here because this is a shorter racetrack and you're supposed to go slow, so the car is optimized for that a little bit more. Jeff Gordon started in the top 10 and he's back in 15th place now. What the hell, TV? I don't know. This TV's just acting up recently. It won't stop turning black and just disappearing while I'm trying to record videos. Let me change the picture settings so I can stop doing that, maybe. Hopefully this stops that from happening. I don't know why it does that. I'm just changing the picture settings a little bit so it doesn't do that. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. Tony Stewart's in 9th place right now. Sorry for the delays. That is really frustrating. It tried doing that whenever I was going to record the Talladega video, and it just gave up on that recording and started a new attempt. I didn't get to, like, probably 2 laps into that race, and I was too distracted to even focus on the race itself, so I just restarted that freaking race and changed the picture settings. Really what it does, the TV just goes black for a good 1 or 2 seconds, and I can't see what's going on whenever that happens. I changed the picture settings so that doesn't happen. Not to mention, I think the track was a little dark on the default settings I had on my Elgato, but Anyhow, somehow we are already going for the top 5 once we pass Elliott Sadler right here, who's still in the top 5. I'm trying not to hit Mark Martin, but my car keeps getting loose. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is still in the top 5. Once I pass him, he'll still be there, but he's going to be in 5th. As we get into 5th, of course. Now, the reason why I'm racing with the Domino's Pizza car is so that we use a Burger King car for good luck whenever we get to our second Richmond race, which is the final race of the regular season, of course. As I push Dale Earnhardt Jr. into 3rd. You know, I don't exactly hate Dale Earnhardt Jr. I just don't really like him as much as all the other freaking guys in Junior Nation. So, I really don't mind helping him get a bunch of points so he can actually get where he belongs in the point settings. In comparison to reality to what he is in this freaking game. Because he's in like the 20s right now. For some reason, he just slowed down in the middle of turn 2. As did Jimmy Johnson. Robbie Gordon is in the lead again. Oh my god. Robbie Gordon. Didn't Robbie Gordon win a race earlier in this season? I can't remember which one it was. I swear he did, though. Why? I have it on Legend difficulty, for those who don't remember. This is Legend difficulty. I am in the lead. I started in last place. We are only 10 laps into this race. Yeah, I'm really feeling the legendariness that is my artificial intelligence competition. Okay, let's just see how many laps I can lead, and then we're going to take pit stops. I'll get to you whenever that happens. And there's a caution on lap 18. I've just been drifting my way through the corners the whole freaking time because of tire wear. It's just slidey slide, smoky smoke, burning rubber. Is this Clint Boyer right here or Ryan Newman? People are going down pit road and someone dumped Clint Boyer into the outside wall. Well, couldn't have been Carl Edwards in the Dish Network car because Carl Edwards is excluded from this game because EA Sports is retarded. So, who has something against Clint Boyer? I can't tell because the camera's all screwed up. It was Kyle Busch. That makes sense. Kyle Busch would do that. Kyle Busch, why do you hate DirecTV? You don't like people watching your races? Damn it. Okay, so I've kept this car in one piece the entire time. Not a single scratch on it. We're going to go down pit road. No repairs needed, obviously. 4 tires and a full tank of fuel. On tire wear, the car was loose, but it wasn't anything that I couldn't handle. Sometimes it wouldn't stop sliding and I'd have to turn it back to the right. And then other than that, on fresh tires, it's absolutely fine. Look at this horrible resolution paint scheme. The transition from the regular cars to the car of tomorrow in a lot of these paint schemes, like I said earlier in this season, I think at Bristle maybe, is just awful. So is anybody else pitting with me? Let me look at that map. Yeah, we got a bunch of people pitting with us. And we saw some people were going down pit road in that caution replay, and I'm pretty sure it was happening a little bit before that because that was lap 18. A couple laps past the halfway point. AJ Allmendinger took the lead from me down pit road. Ryan Newman's going to have it off. Damn it, pit crew. Dale, don't dump me. I spent all this time having a clean race car and I get it damaged on pit road. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Did I get any damage from that? I guess not. It was really close, if not. Well, green flag. We're back underway. I'm right behind Ryan Newman. He's not going very fast at this restart. And, of course, he's blocking me because he knows he's not good enough to keep the lead just by driving well. Okay. I mean, it's nothing surprising in terms of how Ryan Newman races, but we got around him off of turn 4, and we're back to leading again. And everybody's on the lead lap from what I would think. This race is exceptionally easy. Well, it was more challenging in NASCAR 09, wasn't it? I can't tell if this game is more difficult or more easy in comparison to NASCAR 09 sometimes. We have a couple laps left in this race, and Ryan Newman is all over my butt. Looks like Tower's actually taking a toll on how I can race this track. The car's getting a little tight in the corners, and then it's getting extremely freaking loose off. But I think I can do this. All I gotta do is get to the bottom of the corners, which only takes a little bit, as my car is starting to drift all over again. I mean, this is nothing close to what it was doing towards the end of our pit window earlier around like lap 18, but white flag is out. 1 lap to go. We're actually pulling away again somehow. I don't know exactly how. I'm driving much better. Turn to the fucking right, car. Golly. It's got nothing but left turns on this freaking racetrack, and I turn right, and the car just cannot do that. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember just drifting all the way through turn 3 and 4 at one point, and even turn 1 and 2, but we just got our 5th win of the season. Our last win was the first night race of the season at Phoenix, and so far we have won both night races this season. And our Domino's car, so I think this is our 3rd win in the Domino's car, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Wasn't it? I can't speak the freaking language right now. I really can't. But we're doing some donuts. Some very, very rich donuts. Because Richmond Rich donuts. Really expensive donuts, man. Top notch, top quality. Very, very white privilege donuts. You can see the white privilege as I burn out my tires. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. David Reutimann started in 43rd and finished in first place. Again, led 22 laps, giving us the most laps led. Ryan Newman led 1 lap, and that was probably the lap under caution. He started second and finished in second. Kevin Harvick started 9th and finished in 3rd. Kyle Petty started 21st and finished in 4th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. started 5th and finished in 5th, so that's a great race for him. I wonder where Jeff Gordon finished, though. Matt Kenseth started in 28th and finished in 6th. Juan Pablo Montoya started 19th and finished in 7th. Denny Hamlin started 31st and finished in 8th. I just can't read, I can't speak, I can't do anything. I suck. Michael Waltrip, my teammate, started 27th and finished in 9th, so that's really nice to see. I wasn't expecting things to turn out that well for him. Now just find out where Dale Jarrett is. Sterling Marlin started 33rd and finished in 10th. Okay, where's Jeff Gordon? Where is Dale Jarrett? Oh, come on, man. Dale Jarrett started 25th and finished 26th, so progress was definitely not made in this race. I shouldn't be that surprised, though. Oh my god, where did Jeff Gordon finish? Jimmy Johnson started on pole and finished in 30th. I don't know how the hell that happened. I guess that had something to do with pit stops. He led 6 laps in this race. Mark Martin started 4th and finished in 31st. Jeff Gordon started 6th and finished in 32nd, so this race didn't go nearly as well as it went for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Maybe pit stops had something to do with it. Tony Stewart started 15th and finished in 33rd. The AI just refused to be consistent in this game whatsoever. You got drivers that suck doing well, and you got drivers that suck doing horrible, and drivers that are fantastic doing horrible, and then drivers that are fantastic doing fantastic. And I can't put this game's bullcrap to words. Elliott Sadler started 3rd and finished in 40th for some reason. Tony Raines started 10th and finished in 43rd. No one finished a lap down in this race. Tony Stewart finished so badly in the last race that he is now over 300 points behind me in 2nd place. Content is still better than what NASCAR 2005 presented, though, wasn't it? Though the championship is just garbage. Kyle Busch is in 3rd place, 325 points back. Robbie Gordon is in 4th, 420 points back, almost at 5th. In 5th place is Michael Waltrip, 442 back. Ryan Newman is in 6th, 516 back. Bobby Labonte is in 7th, 530 back. Jeff Green is in 8th, 555 back. John Wood is still in 9th, 573 back. And Kevin Harvick is in 10th, 573 back as well. So we have a tie between 9th and 10th place. Where did Ken Schrader go? He was in 10th place at one point, and he is now in 12th. Dale Jarrett is in 33rd because this game is just a stupid pile of nonsense. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in 21st because, yet again, this game is a stupid pile of nonsense. Where's Jeff Gordon? Jeff Gordon, he didn't finish well in that race, though, did he? Jeff Gordon is in 35th, still behind Dale Jarrett. And you can look at the rest of the point standings. Next week, we are going to be starting it off with the Dodge Avenger 500 at Darlington Raceway for our 3rd night race in a row. No, because we did Talladega and they don't have night races there. So this is our 3rd night race of the season, at least. That's going to be race 11 of 36. And Darlington is a lot of fun to race at in this game. If I'm correct, you do the Darlington races with the regular cars rather than the car tomorrow. Or I could be wrong. I really do prefer racing the regular cars because they're a little more challenging to race with their driving model for the most part. You know, this might sound stupid, but I kind of would have actually preferred it if they never had the car tomorrow in this game, despite the variety, because the regular cars are just more difficult to drive and it makes it more of a challenge. So, see you next time. That's that, and episode over.